Alrighty. So what's funny about this is I shipped some knives back to Gurgurpal man who sent them in, loaned them in. And the day he was getting his box, today at the time of filming, I received this. So I'm going to use this fun little knife that I don't remember the details on because it's not on the box that I just took it out of. But it belongs to Nick down in New Zealand. So we're going to use that to unbox this. And I will get all the details before I do the video on this one in my hand. And this one here is from Gurgurpal. So I think it's really cool. The last couple knives that he sent were the first knives that he ever sent in. This has a little sheath also. It's kind of cool. So stay tuned. There'll be a video on that. There's probably a note in here. Let me grab that out of the box first real quick. Okay, so this is the one that's modified. It's a little gritty. You'll know which one it was. Glassy smooth. Okay. All right, so we've got a few knives in here. There's 3, I believe. Yep. So it's really cool that the last 2 knives that Gurgurpal sent in were the first knives ever. And now he's sent 3 more. And when I told him, hey, your box got here today, he says, oh yeah, I'm already putting together another box for you. So as soon as these ones go back to him, he'll send more. Like, I'm really, really touched and honored by that. Like, it means a lot to me that people are willing to send stuff in, never meeting me, not knowing me, anything like that. So which one do you guys want to do first? Okay, we're just going to go with the Aurora knife and tool. And this is going to be the Truffle. I know nothing about this. Ooh. I do know that he had this one. I'm pretty sure this is the one. What is on his list here? He sent me a picture of something. It was originally stayed. Yeah, he said go ahead and use and carry any of these. I think this is the one that he sent me an original picture of that looked nothing like this. It was like plain Jane before, like completely different. And when I do the full videos on this, it's a button lock. It's a button pivot lock. It's like a pivot button lock. I'm not even sure what they call it. It's interesting. Plague Doctor motif, a little steampunk-ish. Yeah, this was just raw titanium, like tumbled titanium, and a tumbled blade, if I remember from the original picture. So that's a true transformation. So this is the Truffle. It comes with some extra hardware. The spring for that pivot runs on bearings, apparently, since they're there. And it looks like it gives you instructions, kind of a blow-up exploded view, which I think is super cool. Here you can see the pivot button mechanism. So super cool. A knife I don't think I've ever handled. So stay tuned for that. Vero or Oz? Let's go with the Vero. This is the Nova. I don't think I've done the Nova. I've done a few Veros way back at the beginning. Joseph sent me his out of his pocket that I carried for a while and did a video on. And then I did like 3 or 4 videos on Vero engineering knives. And then they just went quiet and they didn't like me anymore. Because I think, if I recall, I pointed out a gap here. There was a flaw. There was a thing that I didn't like that I commented on. And after that, they went silent. They went dark. There was a couple of people. There was Joseph himself. And then there was another guy I was dealing with. And they just literally stopped talking to me because I said something that wasn't 100% positive. Well, that's just what you're going to get with me. And I think that's why some of these other YouTube reviewers turned knife maker have never sent me their knives before, because they know I will just tell it like it is. And yeah, it causes some problems, guys. being completely open about things is tough at times because people get irritated and then they stop talking to me and I have no friends and it's sad. Okay, I'm being a little bit dramatic. So this is an Oz machine. This is the Rosie XL that Gurgurpal just won, like literally a little bit ago. July 9th of 2024. Right now is July 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I don't even know. It's like the 24th of July, I think. Yeah, it's the 24th. So this is brand new. Like he got it and he turned it around and he sent it to me. I have done the Rosie video before on the standard size and I have not gone back and looked at it. If I recall, I think it was too small for me and I didn't love it, okay? I also think there's a lot of hype over these knives. If I'm not mistaken, Gurgurpal actually won this lotto during my last live stream on the EDC hour. Well, it's on this channel, but the EDC hour with Alex as my co-host, I think he was commenting about he won this during that live stream. He won the opportunity to buy it, right? It was a lotto. So size-wise on this one, I like it. It's a good size. It doesn't feel too small in the hand. The action is really good. It's on bearings. It's not drop shut craziness, but it works. It is more designed, I feel, for the reverse flick than the thumb. It seems to fire a little bit better with the reverse flick. And we all know how I feel about the reverse flick, so I won't even comment. The bronze color and milling and the stonewash blade, I think this is a really, really good looking combination. One thing that's interesting is you got the logo and the serial number there that's hidden when it's open, but it's visible when it's closed. I don't love that. I wish it was hidden all the time. But a lot of belly. Like this is this could be a really good user knife for, I'm not a hunter guy, but I see this as being a good skinning knife or something out in the wild. So yeah, Gurgurpal, thank you for sending this in. I know I totally rambled on this video, so I apologize for that. But hey, if you made it to the end, comment honesty down below, and we will see these videos. Can you do a front flip with this? Ooh, you can, but the flipper tab does get in the way of your hand. And front flip, I feel very similar to the reverse flick. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.